Okay, so um, the light line has to still follow 45 degrees. So the signal between A and B, events A and B, still has to follow 45 degrees, and so it looks like this. Okay, so event B on Han's world line happens at this point. Now, for the same reason that the distance between Luke and Han is length contracted, is contracted for Lando in Lando's reference frame, the time between Luke's signals, which in the Luke's reference frame is c tau, that's like a clock, and that time interval gets dilated, right? In Lando's reference frame because he's moving with respect to that clock, and so I drew this very light yellow line here to show where tau is, how much tau represents, and so in in Lando's reference frame, this time has to be longer. It has to be dilated, and so it happens somewhere up here. Okay, and in fact, this distance now is c tau and times gamma. Okay, so it's dilated by factor gamma. Okay, so there's event C right there, and again, the time interval between events A and C in Lando's reference frame is dilated by factor gamma. Again, that signal has to propagate at 45 degrees in the space-time diagram because it's a light line. And so event D, when Han receives the signal, is up here. Okay, so now we've seen in a general way how to boost from one reference frame to another that is moving with respect to the first in this simple case where we've just the world lines that we're interested in are basically light lines and the world lines of Luke and Han in this case.